He's, other than a builder, other than providing homes and peace and happiness to families in India, he's an absolute cricket buff. You know, my introduction to him was something very, very different and something very, very special. I meet so many people around the world, work with so many brands, so many individuals, but you know, he wanted to speak to me on a video call. 4 months ago, 4 months back, he was in Chennai and I was in Calcutta, and he got connected on a video call. And before anything happened, before we knew what the call was, probably he knew what the call was for, and before I knew what we were going to discuss and what's the way forward for us, I saw a picture of mine in his room, in his office, and I was extremely touched by that gesture, because the first thing he did is got onto the call and turned the camera and said, you know, this is the first time we are talking, but I had this picture in my office for the last 10 years. So thank you so much, Arun. I was so happy. I was surprised, but even more than surprised, I was very, very happy to see that, because you know, you lived in Chennai, I lived in Calcutta. I played so much cricket in Chennai, whether for India, for the franchise, and for the Ranji Trophy team. Chennai is probably one of the best places to play cricket in India. And to see that picture of mine in your office without even knowing you was something very, very special, and something which really made me proud. My association has just started. I'm associated with a lot of brands, but why Arun is different is because that conversation that afternoon in his office, and when I saw that lovely picture of mine. You know, associations are professional ones, but when I met you and we spoke during the IPL and when I was in Chennai, and the warmth I got from you during that conversation, I'm sure that this association is just beyond a professional one. And the professional part is a very small aspect to it. And as I said, I'm personally honored and touched to be a part of your family. I wish you all the very best. You've already been a successful brand before I became a part of your family. You have other faces as well who take your brand and products to different consumers, different parts of India, and I hope that you continue to grow and continue to be very, very successful. You know, home is very important for all of us, whether you own a 3-bedroom flat or whether you own a mansion. Yes, affordability is important. People have different purchasing powers. People see the market differently. So as I've always said, if a billionaire or a multi-millionaire buys a mansion, and a daily working person buys a 3-bedroom flat in any part of India, for both of them, that is something which is very, very special, because what you give to people is a home. It's a place to come back after work, a place to come back after the daily hardships or daily responsibilities, the daily commute, the daily struggle, the daily handling of pressure. Is a place where you come, rest, where you call it as your own, where there is nobody to answer to, nobody to put pressure on you. It's that warm shower at the end of the day's work, and then when you sit on the sofa and on your bed. So that's what home is to all of us. I'm sure you will make affordable homes but for millions of people in India who are on the average income level, and for who affording a good comfort home is probably a lifetime achievement. And I'm sure with your mindset, with your visibility and with your planning, you will be able to bring smiles to a lot of people around the country. I am building a new home. And I've stayed in Calcutta in a very big mansion, but you know, I've just started building a new home. I will be shifting in a year's time to another part of Calcutta. So I understand the happiness. We understand the happiness of giving time to it and waiting for it to be ready so that you can shift and enjoy the comfort of the place. So I can imagine what you do to millions of people when they come and sign that document and wait for the handover of their special place. For me, business is about credibility. Business is about getting people's trust, and your longevity over a long period of time, starting from 2004, is something which which really needs to be cherished by people, and most importantly, something which you need to maintain among people all around the country. They must know that when I put my hard-earned money, hard-earned time to Casa Homes, I will get what I want. Not just what I want, but on time and the comfort which I need. And I'm sure the reason why you are in people's heart and the reason why so many successful people are attached to your brand is because you bring that trustability to millions of people.